Philosophy of Nursing by Amanda Boss. This PowerPoint is to share my philosophy of nursing and what I believe nursing is about. What is nursing? According to the International Council of Nursing, nursing encompasses autonomous and collaborative care of individuals of all ages, families, groups, and communities, sick or well, and in all settings. Nursing includes the promotion of health, prevention of illness, and the care of ill, disabled, and dying people. Nursing roles in society. We as nurses wear many hats. We are not just caregivers. We are decision makers, communicators, manager of care. We advocate, and we also teach. My nursing philosophy and my personal philosophy are intertwined. My nursing philosophy is to provide compassionate care, provide dignity, understand the needs for others, advocate for my patient, be aware of my spirituality, provide comfort, promote healing, continue to advance my assessment skills, and to continue to gain knowledge on new illnesses and practices. Nursing is constantly changing, so being able to provide safe care means we need to keep up with the new advancements in the healthcare field. Another important piece of my philosophy is understanding and not passing judgment. I feel that I not only have responsibilities for my patients, but also for their families and the community. I believe that we need to be able to care for others no matter what their culture or lifestyle is. We also not need to judge someone unless we have walked in their shoes. I'm going to share with you a story that provides an example of how I've used my nursing philosophy. I was able to provide compassion, comfort, healing, spiritual care, and much more. Here's my story. I remember I had this lady that was in my long-term care facility for many years. After a few months of working with her, I noticed she was declining. It was heartbreaking. So one day I went in to speak with her about what was going on. She said, "I know I'm going to die soon. I wish my children would be okay with it. They won't put me on hospice yet because they say I'm not ready." After speaking with this lady for a while, we spoke with her doctor, and I called her family, and we set up a time to have the family come in to discuss what was going on with the patient and also what she wanted to do. After the family and the doctors met, I walked into my resident's room. She told me she was happy and thanked me for listening and being her voice to her family. They decided that they would put her on hospice and do whatever needed to be done to make her comfortable. About 4 weeks after that, she started to get pressure sores on her heels because she was unable to readjust herself in bed. She was seeping fluid from her legs, and her breathing was becoming more labored. I advocated and researched anything possible to be able to make her more comfortable. We got the seeping of the fluid under control. We added heel protector boots for healing, and she started on oxygen at all times. Over the next week, her family noticed a little bit more happiness in her. But the next week, she wasn't taking anything in, she wasn't putting anything out. We joined her in her room, and I let the family know that I would be keeping her as comfortable as possible during this process. We will continue to clean her up and talk to her while we do our cares. We will be very respectful of her through this process and make sure we are maintaining her dignity. 2 days later, she passed away with me in her room holding her hand praying. I feel that my time with her and her family truly brought out my nursing philosophy in many ways. The family brought me flowers the next day and a card thanking me for taking such good care of their mother and helping her through the process. I feel that every nurse should uphold these characteristics right next to their philosophy of nursing. I was able to provide my resident with empathy, good communication skills. I had to be flexible. I had to pay attention to detail. I used my interpersonal skills. I problem solved. I had quick response, and I was respectful of her and her family. My conclusion to all of this, I believe, is everyone has their own nursing philosophy, and as you grow, so does your nursing philosophy. I strongly believe that to be a great nurse, you need to love your job with all your heart and soul. You should feel blessed every day that you go to work because you can and will make a difference in somebody's life.